Good afternoon. Ian Sauer with your weekly wrap. Well, a busy week as always. Staff are flat out doing stuff. There was also a communications subcommittee meeting, an A&R committee meeting, where the annual report had its final touches put to it so that you will be able to see that at the annual general meeting in March. It's full of good news stories, which is terrific. Also bring to your attention that the dairy industry in Australia had a focus on Tasmania this week with the dairy conference held in Hobart. And how good's that? The dairy industry is a huge economic indicator, not only for the overall economy of Tasmania, but also for the rural community. It's one of those pillars of the Tasmanian economy, the dairy industry. So it's nice to see that it's being held in Tasmania and recognised. We have terrific dairy farmers. At the moment, there's a rural water roundtable meetings going on that are being driven by NRE, and the idea of that is to have a water use strategy. TFGA, mainly through Hugh, are attending those meetings, making sure that that strategy is fit for purpose and will allow farmers to expand and have access to water at the appropriate time for the appropriate way. So we will keep you informed of that happening. Another issue that I've spoken about before is local government reform, and you would have seen there's been quite a bit of talk about local government reform. Again, the rural sector pay an enormous amount in rates, and we don't necessarily get the very best services. So for TFGA members, please make sure that you're up to date with what's happening there. Make sure that you're having input. If you've got any concerns, then you ring the office and then we'll try and fix that up and speak on your behalf and get your message across. The other thing this week, which is happening, in fact it's been happening over previous weeks, is that the chair of Farm Safe Australia is Tasmanian farmer and TFGA member Felicity Richards. Farm Safe Australia have been putting together podcasts. They're on Spotify. You can see the link down there somewhere. I'm sure that will get there. And these are giving you tips and ideas about creating a safe work environment on the farm, which is vitally important. We don't want any injuries on farm, and this is a way of you building your capacity. So I urge you to tell your networks, tell your friends to make sure that they see those podcasts. They are really, really good. Anyway, last weekend, Rose had her wedding, so it's now Mr. and Mrs. Walsh, a cracker wedding that it was as well. At the moment, we've got dry thunderstorms going around. Some rain just sprinkled on my head just then. So until next week, take care.